What's up, gamers? Splinter Shield here, and today we had some Cyberpunk stuff drop, and I knew this was going to be dropping sometime today. Basically I want this to be an experiment and see if I can do a live reaction to this and how quick I can turn this into a video and get it out there on the YouTubes. Let's freaking roll it.
Hey V, you alright?
Let's do this.
Ooh. Ooh. Personal link connect. Okay, they jacked us in.
Okay. What now?
More ice. Not enough ice. We're not cold enough yet.
Johnny?
Okay, wait. There's something right there that I really love. I love that she's like, Johnny? Because we know Johnny Silverhand is going to be this sort of digital spirit that is with you on your journey through Cyberpunk, which I think is so awesome. But I love, like, as she's doing this, like, it looks like this is something new that your character has never done before. There might be some element of risk here. And, like, she's kind of like, you know, your character's kind of like, Johnny, like, is everything going to be okay? I kind of freaking love that. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting effect. Okay. Oh. We're in the Matrix. What is that?
Where are we?
Okay, wait. Can I just take a second to comment that I love that it, like, one of the dialogue options is where are we, and the other one's all, this is it. Like, you can totally just play it like unimpressed.
Yes, data fortress.
Okay, data
Bridge
fortress.
to the deep net.
Whoa! Wait! Do you see how quickly she moved? Watch that.
Bridge to the deep net.
Wow. Bridge to the deep net. Okay, so wait, they know the way.
Beyond there are no borders.
Oh, that's
Beyond
cool.
the black wall.
Welcome to the Cyberpunk 2077 2019 Deep Dive video. In last year's gameplay review, we showed you our vision for the world of Cyberpunk 2077, its quests, and visual design. This year, we'd like to give you a peek at some of the playstyles you'll be able to adopt as your character progresses through the story.
Here goes nothing.
You're about to see sequences embodying two distinct approaches to playing Cyberpunk. We'll show you a strong solo build, that is, a character who focuses on employing blunt force and taking instant action, and a netrunner build, a playstyle taking frequent advantage of stealth tactics, hacking, and battlefield control achieved using malicious software. Additionally, you'll learn more about Pacifica, one of the game's districts, two gangs, the Animals and the Voodoo Boys. And you'll see glimpses of Johnny Silverhand, the digital construct who haunts our main character, V. A word of caution. Given that the video covers a section of the game deep into the main storyline, we have edited the footage to contain as few spoilers as possible.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
Be aware that the gameplay as presented does reveal characters and locations you'll see while playing the game's main story arc. So watch at your own discretion.
Fair enough.
Where are we headed?
As Peralez's campaign promised, and quote,
This way.
In this video, you'll experience a segment of a quest from the middle of the game. We're currently in Pacifica, one of Night City's 6 unique districts.
No Pacifica well.
Nah. You guys aren't exactly great at rolling out the welcome mat for outsiders.
It was designed to be a tourist hotspot within the city. As you can see, this didn't pan out. When uncertainty struck the global economy, investors pulled their funding, leaving most establishments unfinished. It's one of those places where expectations and reality collided, resulting in a heap of disappointment.
Oh, I kind of love that.
Ongoing gang wars plague this part of the city. Outsiders don't come here if they don't have to. Even by Night City's standards, it's dangerous to those unfamiliar with it.
That attack helicopter just like freaking loading missiles in there, just like firing right into that floor. I'm just like, what is happening there?
Taking a casual stroll here would not...
Wait a minute. Whoa, what are these big like ships in the air? Look at these. What the heck are those? I see something huge like that, and I'm like, is this like anti-grav technology? Like, how are those ships in the air?
Casual stroll here would not be a good idea. A fast motorbike or armor-plated car would be the safer option.
Ooh.
But places like this have their advantages. If you're in need of rare goods or illegal cyberware, Pacifica's bustling local markets are a good place to start your search. The Grand Imperial Mall is a whole other story.
Wait. We gotta go back and look at that for a second.
If you're in need of rare goods or illegal cyberware, Pacifica's bustling local markets are a good place.
Okay, samurai jacket, we've seen that. Hoodie, okay, so he's wearing the hoodie right now. I'm just trying to get a look at some of these other options on the menu here.
To start your search.
Okay, so there's different t-shirts, sneakers, different tops here. You've got this gun. Oh, so 100 health, 10 physical resistance, 6 thermal resistance, 8 chemical resistance, 12 electrical resistance. Interesting. Okay. Then up at the top, gear, character map, quests, pockets. Look at this down here. It says pockets. That's interesting. And then these are like implants, I'm assuming, that you've got like jacked into your head. Interesting.
The Grand Imperial Mall is a whole other story. It was one of the last developments in Pacifica to lose its funding. Until recently it stood vacant, but now a gang called the Animals has moved in for reasons unknown.
Something's not going right for the big guy up top.
And that's what we need to learn in order to earn the trust of the Voodoo Boys, the Animals' rivals.
What the hell?
Could fucking tell me what you plan to do first.
You take job. You do what I say. So you jack in now.
Really?
Of the many gangs in Cyberpunk 2077, the Voodoo Boys are the most skilled at using the net.
Oh.
Why? What for?
You are my vessel now. Through Agwe, I see what you see, hear what you hear.
This mysterious gang of highly skilled netrunners has close ties to the local Haitian community.
UHHs, we have been waiting.
Haitians settled in Pacifica in the 2060s after natural...
Wait, let's see what his sign says. Got no home, sick kid, and cheating wife, need booze, money, ASAP. You're just gonna waste it anyways. Okay.
2060s after natural disasters struck their island and forced them to emigrate en masse. The Voodoo Boys...
Oh, wait a sec. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that little bit of lore there. They're saying like basically the island of Haiti got like wiped out or something, so like they all had to immigrate over here.
Gang formed around the same time, though at a smaller scale.
Global
now
warming
the gang
or something.
Effectively rules Pacifica.
Oh.
The Voodoo Boys don't usually work with outsiders. Lucky for us, it seems they're prepared to make an exception this time.
Mr. Hand sent me. Said you got merc work needs doing.
Mr. Hand.
Still, to earn their trust, we need to prove our worth. Placide, one of the Voodoo Boys' higher-ups, has offered us a mission. We need to infiltrate the Grand Imperial Mall, currently occupied by the Voodoo Boys' deadly enemy, a gang called the Animals.
These guys are jacked.
07. 3 seconds before, poof, the camionette.
Ooh.
We try to learn where the camionette come from.
The Animals are not your normal gang. Their presence in Pacifica is suspicious. They value might above all else and wear melee combat implants to raise their prowess in combat. Their beverage of choice is juice, a potent strength and speed-enhancing concoction. As sought-after bouncers, they're usually dispersed throughout town. As skilled street-level business types, they corner the market in illegal substances and underground live-or-die prize fights. When they converge in one spot, it's for something big. It's then they appoint the fastest and strongest among them as their ad hoc leader. In this case, it's a woman named Sasquatch.
What's a woman?
That's insane.
No. As far as I remember, you said no bone brain buffaloes on steroids. Afraid that's the cost of doing biz.
This is the tech Placide was talking about. It seems non-standard for the Animals. And this is where we come in. Getting to the van won't be easy, but we're more than qualified for the job, which we can complete in one of many ways.
Wait, what does that say?
The character creation in Cyberpunk
Whoa, wait a minute. There's a couple of things here. Okay, wait. First of all, wait, can you read? Okay, that's in French. My friend. Okay, I can't read that quick enough. My French isn't that good. Wait, was that Dr. Havoc? I'm looking at the Dr. Havoc and Radon. The Max Tack Way, Matthias Maddox. Interesting. I love these other books that they created. Just stuff on the table here. But look at this. Look on the right side. That's Johnny Silverhand right there. So we're gonna see him kind of hanging out in the peripheries here and there. It looks like.
The character creation
he glitched.
Cyberpunk 2077 is the kind you'd expect from a full-fledged RPG. You start by choosing your past, important because this unlocks special options at important story junctures. You also fully customize your character using a deep customization system that spans not only your look and style, but also your abilities.
Oh, I'm so excited about that.
Does not feature fixed classes. Instead, it has a fluid class system that allows players to mix and match a wide range of abilities to suit their play styles. You can create a strong solo character, a skilled netrunner, or any other hybrid class you can imagine.
Reaching. Dude!
Let's see how a solo play style in Cyberpunk 2077 might work.
Okay.
Solos prefer a direct approach. They use guns and might to get things done. So let's wreak some havoc. With our enhanced strength, we can strip this turret of its weapons and give the Animals a taste of their own medicine.
Oh yeah!
This is how a player investing in solo abilities might live out their Terminator power fantasy.
Oh my gosh!
Enhanced strength lets us force open doors.
Oh, there we go. Oh, look at that!
To use as human shields.
That was sweet. Wait, did you guys see that? Like when he was pulling the doors open, how the hands like you could see like a piston. Well, not I don't know. Probably not pistons and stuff, but like the cybernetic equivalent of like hydraulic tendons and stuff, like stretching and working. That was awesome.
We also gain access to powerful melee combat cyberware.
Ooh.
So even someone as fast and strong as Sasquatch, the leader of this group of animals, is not impossible to beat for a solo.
Wow. Oh! Ouch.
But Sasquatch has a different game plan. She's out to jack in and hack us. Let's see how this plays out.
Ready for some fun? Proceed. What's going on?
Net pig. Okay, so she hacks you and it just makes your HUD like glitch around?
It's our choice if we want to finish her off or spare her. You're Cyberpunk, your rules.
Okay, so wait, I just want to pause for a second there. So she hits you with the sledgehammer, gets you down, and then she tries to hack you. But looked like really all that did was just kind of make your HUD glitch around. Now, don't get me wrong, like if that's done with the right balance, like that can be really debilitating. But in that fight right there, I don't know if the character had some sort of resistance to hacking going on or something, but it didn't look like it did that much. So I don't know if that's just because this is, alpha build or something, or you have some sort of resistance to whatever she was doing there, but it didn't look like it really did that much. So I hope that if there's more of that in the game where characters can like sort of try and hack you, that it's, I don't know, better done than that, because that wasn't that impressive to me so far.
If you'd rather sneak around, hide, and strike from the shadows, no problem. Just develop your net running skills to get around obstacles or hack into enemy tech to have it do the dirty work for you.
Reaching. Oh, dude.
Net running abilities mean hacking skills that let us use our cyber deck to breach access points. For this, we fill the buffer of our cyber deck with a string of instructions represented by these letters and numbers. Matching the instructions for basic access grants us control of devices connected to this network. The more instructions we match, the more control we gain over elements in the network.
Okay. This is something they have not shown yet. They've talked about that there will be hacking in the game, but it will be different from any kind of hacking we've seen in other games. So this is very interesting. I'm going to back that up a little bit.
Points. For this, we fill the buffer of our cyber deck with a string of instructions represented by these letters and numbers. Matching the instructions for basic access grants us control of devices connected to this network. The more instructions we match, the more control we gain over elements in the network. We can hack our way through in numerous ways. A quick
that's
hack
very
grant us
interesting.
control
Okay, so
of the
that's
security-
very interesting because it's kind of puzzle-ish. It's kind of like, it reminds me of like Sudoku kind of, but like you have to kind of like choose like, okay, I'm gonna get that one, and then that'll lead me to this one, and then that can lead me to that one. Very interesting. I'm kind of digging that, because that's something where I'm like, okay, it's not a mechanic that's so deep that I can't do it quickly on the fly while I'm actually worried about like somebody sneaking up behind me at the same time or something. I'm digging that.
Camera. Another one should let us tweak the difficulty of the training bot to create a distraction.
There we go. Oh!
With our nanowire, we can even hack this guy's implants from a distance.
Ooh, the nanowire. Oh, go spider web.
In this world,
that was
almost
awesome.
Everything is connected to a local network.
It's like,
and that means
hack
it
that
can be
guy.
hacked.
Ours is a wolf.
There you go.
Which brings us back to cyberspace.
Nice. Just sneak past those dudes. Lore.
You don't get to do anything in the net unnoticed. There's always someone watching. It could be corpos, or even worse, it could be Netwatch. And that is exactly the case here.
Who is they?
They hunt Agwe.
They always out to fuck us.
Netwatch and the Voodoo Boys are like fire and ice. The first of these wants to maintain the old order and protect people from AI anarchy originating from beyond the Black Wall. The Voodoo Boys want to establish contact with the free AIs. They believe this will enable their boundless expansion on the net and grant them the upper hand over Netwatch. Netwatch sees this as the end of the world. Both are right.
Whoa, hey.
How you deal with the Netwatch agent is entirely up to you.
This is my first time hearing about Netwatch. I don't know. I know some about the lore of Cyberpunk. I did not like, I've seen pictures of this guy right here before, but I didn't realize that he was Netwatch. And this is intriguing to me. What does that say? Vos videtus? I don't know.
Do we side with the gang? Choosing to be on Netwatch's bad side is never wise. But can we really trust the Voodoo Boys?
You set me up!
As you can see, we have many possible options. But in each case, we take a risk.
Think I'll just stick to my plan.
Oh! Hack him! Wow. Interesting. Countdown, Charlie Vane, Neri Hero Mongan, Rapid Fire. Oh!
That didn't work out well.
That didn't work out well.
In the world of Cyberpunk, few things go as planned.
Wow. There's Johnny.
And that was just a glimpse of how complex the branching storyline in Cyberpunk 2077 can get. Every decision you make will have consequences. Your choices will shape how the world reacts to you and affect your relationships with those around you. One of those relationships is special. Ever heard of Johnny Silverhand? A rebel rocker boy who will be your companion throughout your adventure in Night City?
Come on, really think they give a rat's dick how you look?
Like everyone in Cyberpunk 2077, he has his own agenda. You'll decide if he'll be your ally or your enemy.
Ooh.
And that chip in your head, the one thanks to which Johnny lives inside your mind.
Ah.
Well, that's a story for another time.
Oh, dudes. April! Oh my gosh. We are less than 8 months away, guys. Wow. Okay. Okay. So, that was cool. That was cool. I'm trying to think what else. I like how they're explaining, you know, like there's 6 districts, and here's Pacifica, and here's kind of the lore behind Pacifica, and so why it looks looks very built up but abandoned. I kind of love that. What else? I love that they're showing a little bit more about how we interact with Johnny and how he's a part of our world. And I love that Johnny has this agenda of his own. And I love how they hint at the end there that, like, oh, you know, like, how do you get this chip that Johnny lives inside? That's another story for another time. I cannot, like, here's the thing, like, I love this world that we're going to. I love the world, but I like they're also dropping all these little teasers about little things that are gonna happen in the story that sound awesome. Like I love reading and writing and stuff, so like when I see that they've got somebody who's a real story crafter within this game, then that gets me very excited. I was just watching an interview that CD Projekt Red did with Mike Pondsmith, who is the mind behind Cyberpunk, and how, you know, just him talking about how he developed stuff, you know, the tech within Cyberpunk and how things work, how the world works. And man, just what an amazingly articulate stud of a guy. So I'm very excited to see where they're gonna take this, and it just sounds like this is gonna be like the game of 2020. I love that they're showing the alternate styles. Like, okay, so you know you can play as like a solo heavy hitter guy, you know, like you know, like you've got the combat moves and you got the guns, or you can be like the hacker dude and showing how that works. I love that bit at the like. They drop this little thing at the end there where they show like, okay, you know, I'm not gonna go with this this cybernet guy. Netwatch. This whole Netwatch thing, I'm totally gonna Google now. But you know, like you go against him and then it shows how actually that didn't work out for you, and we don't know why yet. But just the fact that you can. I just love the fact that there's gonna be surprises. Like, we're gonna go in and we're gonna like, okay, well, let's do it this way, and like, nah, not gonna happen the way you think. I just hope it keeps coming. I just hope they keep the hits coming, because this is looking amazing. I can't wait. I think we're gonna just cut it here. Not much more I can say. Very excited about this game. I'll have a link to the thing below, to this video below, so you can watch the whole thing without my face and voice interrupting you. Definitely watch it for yourself. See what other stuff you find, because I'm picking out little details here and there. I'm sure there's stuff you're gonna find too. These guys are like, if you know CD Projekt Red, you know The Witcher, Red Dead Redemption, like these guys like craft games, and they take some pride in it. I'm really excited to see what they have to offer. Until next time, guys, what are you hunting for?